Hello, and welcome to the City of O'Fallon's Municipal Center. Before we get to Mayor Bill Hennessy's annual State of the City address, let's look back at some of the city's highlights from 2015. These accomplishments help foster a high quality of life for residents, businesses, and visitors. Each department pulls their weight so that our city services run smoothly. And once again, we received several national honors, like Brendan's Playground, which was named one of the best playgrounds in the country. Plus, we continued our mission to make O'Fallon a great place to live, work, and play.
I really like the Kaizen process. It really gave us an opportunity to come together and meet different staff and how they see these problems that we were tackling, and it gave us some good techniques to really look at the problems and work together.
Thanks to voters, O'Fallon will begin the construction of a new Justice Center that will help O'Fallon's police force meet our city's demands now and into the future.
We could see ground broken on this thing in spring of 2016. So we're not that far off from the point where bulldozers are going to be out there. People are going to start being able to see progress on that site.
Residents should feel good, really good about what they do here and should be proud of what they do here, because we're probably #1 in the area on the amount of recycled material that comes out of our trash.
We constructed a new 2 million gallon water tank because we needed to meet more of the demands of the city. And by constructing it here at the plant, we have the ability to pump the water to different locations of town.
In recent years, some of our manufacturers moved or expanded within O'Fallon from other locations, while others, thank you, opened their doors in O'Fallon and chose to expand here as well. I believe that's a testament to O'Fallon's pro-business environment.
As the year drew to a close, we observed several new retail stores popping up in O'Fallon. Hobby Lobby, Fresh Time, and At Home made O'Fallon shoppers happy with a great combination of retail options. Besides positive economic impacts, history was recreated right in front of our eyes. After years of construction, Fort Zumwalt's fort was rebuilt so that future generations understand and appreciate our city's own unique origins.
I can't tell you how excited the city is and the Parks and Recreation Department is to have this new element to Fort Zumwalt Park. It will be a living history for many, many generations to come.
Several departments play an important role in City Hall. Departments like finance strive to ensure that O'Fallon stays fiscally responsible. Human Resources provides vital information to employees. In fact, these are just a few examples of the departments that keep operations running smoothly for our residents and coworkers.
Do I have any other?
The City of O'Fallon celebrates throughout the year with a variety of fun events that couldn't take place without the hard work and determination of Team O'Fallon. Here are some of the fun and, yes, slippery events that took place in our own backyard.
I'm happy to be part of such an awesome awareness event like Special Olympics and the Torch Run. To bring so many people together for such an important cause is a really great thing, and I know that law enforcement couldn't be happier to support them.
Everything's coming together. We've got a lot of great shows. We've had some wonderful crowds, and everybody's just having a great time out here.
It was awesome just going down in cold water and just bumping from side to side. It was awesome.
We worked together to build new relationships. We offered residents great family fun events, we kept citizens safe, and we continued to provide essential public services without interruption. The City of O'Fallon, a place where safety, quality of life, and commerce are blended into a city of tradition with vision.
Good morning. I'm Bill Hennessy, Mayor of this great city of O'Fallon. And let me say thank you to our tremendous communications team for that wonderful look back at 2015. Thank you to all our residents, guests, elected officials, and city staff who have joined us here today. I'd also like to thank several local business leaders and the representatives from the O'Fallon Chamber of Commerce and Industries who are here. You are the driving force of our city, and I'm very grateful for your support. Before I begin, let me allow to introduce a few special guests. First, our City Administrator, Bonnie Therian, is in the back. We have some City Council members, Councilman Bob Howell from Ward 4, Councilman Jim Pepper from Ward 2, and Councilwoman Rose Mack from Ward 2. Thank you for joining us here today. The video that played as we began today offered a brief look back at what was truly a special year here in O'Fallon. Our city has become one of the leaders of the region and this entire state. And it is because of the wonderful, wonderful people who make the city their home, our residents and businesses. Every time you choose to live, shop, dine, or do business here in O'Fallon, you are working through the sales and property taxes you pay to keep our city as one of America's best places to live. Last year, you stepped up even more and invested in the safety and security of our city. In April, you approved a measure allowing the city to issue bonds to construct a 21st Century Justice Center that will serve as the city's police station and courts building for future generations. You showed your confidence in our city's future, and I and the City Council is truly grateful. Today, I am pleased to announce that we are only a few short months from groundbreaking. This spring, you will see bulldozers preparing the land on Bryan Road, and vertical construction will soon start thereafter. We expect the station to open sometime in 2017. 2015 also brought numerous new business to O'Fallon, filling some of our most prominent vacancies and offering fantastic new shopping and employment opportunities for our residents. On the industrial side of things, Universal Components Group opened their first U.S.-based location right here in O'Fallon, and national retailers At Home, Hobby Lobby, Fresh Time Grocery, Dunkin' Donuts, Tom & Chi, and CVS and Five Below were among many businesses to open their first O'Fallon locations. Our economic department is working to ensure this momentum continues this year. Already, Tuesday morning, Monocle's Pizza, Potbelly Sandwiches, and Ross Dress for Less have announced that they will open stores in O'Fallon this year. And we expect this momentum to continue as the year goes on. In fact, our economic development, planning, and building departments are implementing new software to make it even easier to open and maintain a business here in the city of O'Fallon. This month, we will launch a new tool to allow local businesses to apply for business license and liquor license online. And this spring, we'll add the ability to schedule inspections, obtain many permits, and even pay the associated fees online. We also will soon launch a citizens access portal that will make it easier to view much of this information. It's part of our continued focus on making it as easy as possible to operate a business here in the city of O'Fallon, and helps meet our goal of making O'Fallon's government as transparent as possible. The growth we saw in our commercial market also was reflected on the residential side, as we issued the highest number of single-family building permits this decade. This growth also has been seen in the increasing number of multifamily building permits we have issued. It's more evidence that people want to continue to make O'Fallon their home, and it is a testament to the overall strength of our city. Of course, part of the reason these residents and businesses are attracted to the city of O'Fallon is the safety and security of our community. O'Fallon's police department has developed a reputation as one of the best in the region, and the men and women who proudly wear that badge are the reason why. This dedicated team of outstanding professionals can be seen These professionals can be seen in every O'Fallon neighborhood, patrolling our streets and interacting with our residents. The department continues to expand this community-first focus. The O'Fallon Police Department Facebook gives our residents a chance to interact with the department and ask questions about what's happening in O'Fallon. And our Coffee with a Cop events have been a great way for our residents to meet our officers face-to-face, shake hands, and spend a few minutes to getting to know these people behind the badge. The events have been well so received. We're seeing other departments across the region bring that idea to their communities. If you are interested in learning more about the brave men and women of the O'Fallon Police Department, I encourage you to come out to one of these great events, and please bring your kids. They might even get to sit on a police motorcycle if they're lucky. In our parks, we again took steps towards preserving our city's history. Thanks to the generosity of the O'Fallon Community Foundation, the reconstructed Zumwalt's Fort opened in Fort Zumwalt Park. This beautiful, largely hand-built cabin stands as a tribute to O'Fallon's founding fathers. And we expect it to be a destination for our children to learn about the rich history of O'Fallon. We also made our parks more convenient with the opening of new concession stands and restrooms and sports park, and began the process of working with the Parks and Recreation Board to evaluate and update our parks master plan. This year we budget $250,000 for the final design of the new O'Day Park, which I believe can soon become one of the most popular destinations, with beautiful nature trails, an outdoor adventure-themed playground, a zip line, amphitheater, and a lodge for parties and events. O'Day Park will address many of our residents' much requested amenities. In addition for funding for the design work, we've also put aside $1.5 million for the park's construction. It's a significant amount investment, but it's not enough to fully make this park a reality. This August, we will ask our voters to help us fund both the construction of O'Day Park in southern O'Fallon and the expansion of Alligators Creek Aquatic Center on the north side, including a new home for our popular parks programs. It's the next step in building our city's future, and I am grateful to our residents for helping to make these much-needed improvements happen. Our city's infrastructure continues to be a major area of focus for our city council and staff. This past year, we've opened a new 2 million gallon water tank that greatly enhanced our system's capacity. We also completed significant pavement improvements to Mexico, Bryan, and Civic Park roads, as well as Woodlawn Avenue. And we completed the reconstruction of the expanded Elaine Drive. Staff also secured more than $4.7 million in funding for this major road projects. This year, we will make improvements to Lake St. Louis Boulevard, construction a multi-use path along Highway K from Technology Boulevard to Fizey Road, primarily along the west side of K, and improve the intersection with Hawk Ridge Trail and Route N. We also will finalize the design of the improvements of the I-70 and outer road projects between T.R. Hughes and Woodlawn. This project will be completed in 2018 and holds great promise for our city's north side. We will also continue to preserve our existing streets with our annual crack seal repair and concrete asphalt repair programs. Our water fund includes funding for the design of a new water main along Main Street. This aging main has experienced more than its share of breaks over the past year, and replacing it will be one of our top priorities in the coming years. We also will be taking a long look at our wastewater treatment plant and developing a long-term plan for its future. This plant, which is the foundation of our city's sewer system, will soon need to expand to meet the growing needs of our community. Additionally, this year we will finally be able to bring our extremely popular citywide landscape improvement program to the city's I-70 corridor with the construction of an entrance monument at the I-70 and Bryan Road interchange. This interchange, which is one of the most visible in the city, will soon have a large O'Fallon monument like the ones that you see at the interchanges of 64 in Winghaven and 64 in K. We'll also look at the city's newest entry point, Highway 364 and Highway K, to see how we can implement improvements along that corridor. I'm also proud to announce that thanks to the City's Council's decision to issue bonds for our stormwater needs, we'll be able to address our existing backlog of stormwater projects with more than 15 projects, both large and small, and representing all areas of this city planned for this year. Our Environmental Services Department continues to provide fantastic service at the county's lowest rates. The department expanded our free bulk waste drop-off service last year, and we continue to utilize technology to make our fleet more responsive and efficient. This year, we will focus on the future of one of our most valuable assets, our trash transfer station. We will soon develop and issue an RFP for the station's operations and management. Here in City Hall, our focus continues to be on transparency, efficiency, and responsiveness. Last year, we implemented our popular Code Red system that allows residents to get notified by phone, email, or text of important weather, safety, or event-related information. If you haven't signed up for it, I encourage you to go to www.ofallon.mo.us to sign up today. We also completed a comprehensive review of our IT structure and systems to help us chart our future IT needs. As a result of this study, this year we will make significant investments that will help our staff better communicate with each other and our residents to help protect our important data and systems in the event of an emergency. We have also taken great steps to incorporate the principles of lean government into O'Fallon's operations. Various departments, including landscaping, the police department, volunteer services, and finance, already have used the principles of lean to help them become more efficient and responsive, and will continue to see more departments utilize these ideas in 2016. Next month, our great communications department will begin a comprehensive look at our employee communication process to improve internal communications and ensure that our employees at all levels are informed and better prepared to respond to the needs of our residents. Other improvements here at City Hall will include a new and improved timekeeping system, implementation of a new electronic invoicing system, and the continuation of our ongoing efforts to go paperless with our internal forms and processes. All of these efforts are designed to help make us more efficient and more responsive to our residents' needs. As I close today, I again want to thank our communications team for the wonderful video they showed at the beginning of this event. One of the main reasons I wanted you to see that this morning is because it really gives you a glimpse of the people who work behind the scenes to make it happen here in O'Fallon each and every day. I really do believe that our city staff is the best around. Whether it's the police officers you see patrolling your neighborhood, the environmental services drivers who collect your recycling, the water crew fixing a broken main at 3 in the morning in the bitter cold temperatures, or the fitness instructor leading the yoga class at the RSC, our staff works for you, and they take great pride in that. Our staff is also heavily involved in charitable work here in the city. Our Adopt a Family program provides Christmas gifts to local families, and the program's funded by our Community Development Block Grant, and our annual Project Home Golf Tournament allows numerous low-income residents to fix up their homes, address code violations, or even buy their first home here in the city of O'Fallon. And today, I am extremely pleased to announce that our O'Fallon Police Department has received another tremendous honor for their support of their chosen charity, Special Olympics. The state of Missouri recently was awarded the Special Olympics Diamond Award as one of the leading fundraisers, states, or countries in the entire world. And as part of that celebration, the Diamond Award trophy will make a stop here at the O'Fallon Police Department. Next Monday will be on display for a little over a week. This is a tremendous honor for our city, and it is a well-deserved tribute to our employees who put so much time and effort into charitable endeavors. Our city staff, many of whom are your neighbors here in O'Fallon, are the reason we can accomplish so much each year. On behalf of our elected officials, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you to more than the 450 people who make up our full-time and part-time staff here in the city of O'Fallon. We are truly grateful for what you do. In addition to our staff, we are blessed to have more than 84,000 residents, 1,600 businesses, and countless volunteers who are dedicated to maintaining and improving our city each and every day. It's the reason O'Fallon continues to be rated as one of America's best places to live, work, and play. And it's because of this dedication that I can stand up here each year and say thank you. Thank you for making O'Fallon one of the country's best places to work, to live, and to play. Thank you, and God bless you, your family, and this great city. Thank you.